One percenters, welcome back to 1424 basketball training, where the goal is to take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. For those that are new, welcome. I'm Coach Tommy. I'm a former psychologist, now a performance enhancement specialist and basketball coach. On this channel, I simplify life and basketball into three buckets: mind, body, and craft. In today's teaching tape, we've got the Knicks and the Hawks. So let's see what we can do to improve our minds today. Guys, thank you guys for watching. Every single one of you guys is helping me get towards my goal of opening my own facility where I can help more people out just like you. If you find these videos valuable in any way, please let me know how I can improve, share it, like it. I just want to keep getting better, just like you guys. So let's see the Knicks and the Hawks. I'm excited to see what Trae Young does. I like Bogdanovich a lot, but I haven't watched him very much. So let's see what Trae Young does. Julius Randle, D Rose. Good second jump, Reggie Bullock floater. Okay, so anytime they're going to get a bunch of pick and rolls, Trae Young, Clint Capella, right? Anytime he gets into here, he could either do the pull up or run in for that floater. Anytime he's in the nail, I mean, we always talk about the weakest spot on the court is the nail. So everything breaks down if you get there. And oh, a little tough step back. Banana. Right, when we talk about the stances there. Okay. So the feet look good. This looks good. This is the wrong way. This needs to be a little bit more lean forward. So he needs to bend at this hip a little bit more. So halfway there. That's cold. He had Noel confused, like block shot. What the hell is that? That's a beautiful lob and look by Trae Young, man. I don't know if Capella can handle those. Those are a little bit hot. Capella with the nice little moves around the rim. There you go, Bogdanovich. Same thing. They got two great shooters, two guys that know how to run pick and roll. Capella's like the consummate, roll guy. Learned how to roll working with James Harden. So beautiful floater, bogey. I think I said the Hawks would win this series. When it's not Capella, it's Collins. Oh my God. RJ Barrett. Again. Like the defense here is horrible, right? You got to do something. You can't just go over and then zone off Taj Gibson. You got to cut the head of the snake off, and that's Trae Young, that's Bogdanovich. So you got to trap, hedge, double him, make him do something, make him dribble a lot more than he is. This is just way too easy for him to just get around the corner. He's not even going full speed. That's 4 dunks already in the first quarter, or 4 super easy pick and rolls. So at least here, pick and roll, Gallo, right? Bogdanovich gets into the nail, but there's 3 people around him. He's forced to kick, right? He kicks it to their best 3-point shooter, or one of their better 3-point shooters. But I'd rather give that up right now, especially versus a free dunk. Gallo rocking a mohawk. Where's the energy, Knicks? So very different in styles how they run their pick and roll, right? D Rose waiting for the pick and roll. Okay, and then he comes off, and then D Rose is much more athletic, so he can hold off and then hit him with a burst. Whereas Bogdanovich is not that great of an athlete. Trae Young is not that great of an athlete, so they have to use their speed and agility. Right, and then it's just a 2-on-1. Like, why is Julius Randle here? Why isn't he rolling? So there's some type of passing window. I understand why he's standing there. D Rose can stride stop and then just, reverse pass this to Randall. I get it, but it's a give and take. It's a lot easier to guard your best player if he's just standing out here at the three versus if he was rolling and drawing more attention. Collins can shoot threes. I look pretty confident, like they'll catch and shoot. RJ Barrett, I mean, he's big and strong. I don't know why he doesn't use more of his strength here. Right, take an extra dribble. Right, keep his line. Right, instead of going around Herder, keep your line. When you get here, bang into Herder a little bit. This is just like negating your strength and power. Right, so you're just dancing around, and then you're going up quick with the shot instead of powering in and keeping that angle on the backboard, and you get smacked. D Rose is still looking fast, man. Ooh, Gallo. If his handle was a little bit better, it would have been right here, right? Right foot step back like Luca, inverted between the legs. But no, he has to take another bound, fake the screen, in and out cross pull up. Not a bad move. Taj Gibson. What does this thing say without Rose? 110 with Rose, 17 and 20 without him. D Rose is the steady Eddie. He's the leader. Randall might be the best player, but D Rose is definitely the sets the tone. So when he needs that burst, it's still there. Right, gets around, right, left, or left, right, up and under. Herder. So wide pick and roll, doesn't even set the pick and roll. So great job by Quickly to navigate it quickly. And then Capella rolls anyway. So as soon as they turn the corner, he's rolling with him. So now Gibson is deciding to guard Capella by he's just backpedaling. You're not going to win backpedaling. Right, so you got to turn and slide or do something. He's trying to guard both people. Right, if you're guarding both people, you're guarding none. Quickly, why you do that for, bro? Again, this is the effect of a big time roller that can catch and dunk. Double team here, roll to the big, right? And D Rose has to step up to stop this because that's what you got to do. And so that's going to leave this long skip pass to the corner. All right, so now it's a long closeout and it's a shot. Like a lot of people want to live out at the 3-point line, but it looks like this big Capella and Collins is having a major effect on this game so far. Oh man, there's like a lot of allergies in the air today. My nose is running, my throat is itchy. Jeez. No one's going to stop this. They're worried about the big, so he gets to keep coming. He gets to keep coming. Nobody coming around. Fake help. You're not leaving the corner. Looks like he's going to finger roll it, switches it, midair, one hand, right? Switching it back to a Collins. He can't shoot threes. So what's the difference between Nerlens Noel rolling and right Collins or Capella rolling? Well, they got two bigs on this side. And Collins in the back can screw it up. Ooh, that's a tough play. Quickly, dude, the best floater in the game. Did he just put little? He said he's too little right here. I love it when they smack talk. As long as they play hard and they can smack talk back and forth and don't take it too personal, like I'm cool with it, man. D Rose, man. Power. There you go. Obi Toppin shooting threes. I guess I'm living with that. I don't know if he can shoot it or not. I'd rather not that have it. Oh my god, look at the energy. This looks electric. Boom, boom. All right, you see some hands here. Oh man, is that Spike Lee? Is that Spike Lee? Where is he? He's supposed to be wearing orange or something. Oh, get that shit out of here. Great defense, Noel, dude. Helps. Then D Rose comes back, and then he comes up, and Nerlens Noel. Boom. Here we go. Look at the spiraling here, right? Boom. A little bit hinged, right? Boom. Back leg. I would like this to be slightly hinged a little bit more, but that's why D Rose is an elite mover. And then here, right? Landing and then left, right, knowing how to alter your jumps, right? A lot of guys just going to go here and turn this into a Euro, right? They just want to go left, right, Euro. I mean, that stuff is just so taught now. But understanding how to jump like this, left, right. And then if you guys pay attention to any of that stuff when I'm talking about foot placement on your jumps, sorry. So the left leg lands at this angle, so it's pushing his body weight back in, right? So he's transferring, getting ready for this contact. And then when you notice he's going to put this right foot down, it's going to be pointing that way because he's understanding that he's not going to finish on this side, that he's going to need to jump horizontally. And so the placement of that right foot lets him come up and around. That is deep. Julius Randle did nothing now that I think about it. Second drive up. So I saw a stat where Julius Randle's like up there in isolations and stuff. So the Knicks don't, they don't really play well together. Or it's like it's kind of stagnant sometimes, like right here. You can get those tough buckets. RJ Barrett. Reggie Bullock. Solid player. I think he started out more as a defender and looks like he's worked himself into a decent three-point shooter and one dribble escape, two dribble escape dribble. Look at how Trae Young manipulates it here, right? Stop, look back like he's going to pass it to Collins, freezes Julius Randle just enough, slow down just enough to get that floater off, to read what Noel is going to do. Is he going to guard Capella? And then so using all of that athleticism for speed here, turns on the boosters. And then Trae Young, I don't think I've ever seen him dunk, right? But he uses that athleticism for speed, doesn't really need to jump too high. It's like when, right? Change the speed, change the level, change the direction. When do you use your burst, right? Slow to slower works just as good as fast to faster. Double stagger, settle down. Right, hanging that dribble. All in the left hand, boom, pound, boop. Touch it with your right hand, get it up. Double stagger again. Now he's wide open. So everybody's all worried about dunking and stuff. And I'm telling players, you know, because I train a bunch of little Asians and younger, undersized guys, and they're not the best athletes. Take off from outside of the paint, right? Figure out how to finish above, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So stay in this top area and start figuring out how to finish up there with a soft touch. And you will become a lot better finisher than you think. Instead of, you know, here, a lot of guys are going to have to take that extra dribble and then they're going to try to do a little layup. And then most guys are finishing with layups under here in the bottom half. Right. So if you take off further, that basically means you're jumping higher. If you're finishing higher, no shot blocker is really going to get up there. So if you try to, you know, become a bigger dunker like this, you will be met with resistance, like great shot blockers like Noel. Good pass. Ooh. Who's 13? Is that Bogey getting dunked on? I mean, Bogey, what are you doing? You're a shooter. I like that you tried, but Jesus. Jesus. Just like that, nice and smooth. He's not panicked here. Right, just settle into the space, hop and replace. I wonder if that's real crowd noise. Tough one dribble jumper. Julius Randle again. Oh. RJ Barrett looks like he's having a better game than Randall so far. They're so pumped in New York, man. Is that Lou Williams? I can just tell by the way he moves. This boy is still cold, man. Look, right? He's walking up the court. Boom, change of speed, change of level, change of direction, controlled fade. Oh my God, he could play till he's 50 easily. He's gonna pull this up, just fade. Yep. Like, you got to know the scouting report on this dude, right? He's just cruising, looking for space, running, boom, still fading. So this is dribbling, right? Disconnecting your feet from the ball, right? Do you see how many steps those were? 1, 2, and then look at all these steps right here. So back in the day, you know, mainstream media inside the NBA, TNT, they would spread lies and teach people that this is traveling because they would put the little counter on. It would be funny. And but a lot of people thought that that's a travel. Like that's like 7, 8, 9, 10 steps right there. I can't even count that many. But that's not a travel. You don't count the freaking steps until you pick up the ball. Oh my God, Lou Williams with a little clinic. Thank you, Lou Williams. Right, hesitate, boom, switch. Look at the angles on this dude. Change of speed, change of level, change of direction. This guy is not going fast right now. Right, but that downshift and this upshift right here, slow, super slow push cross, and then super quick split. And as old as he is, look at Lou Williams. All right, this is how he gets buckets, man. Right around him, right? right around him. I ain't that fast no more to blow by. So I'm going to blow by just to get around you. And then I'm going to get my body back into you. So now you're behind me. You're on my hip. Right now I can extend away. Lou Williams. That boy is cold. Cold, cold, cold. Gallo. And then as you get older and you start understanding, if you can shoot really, really well, that means you should be able to pass really, really well. I'm saying passing is the most important skill in basketball. It's not shooting anymore, because you should be able to one hand pass, left hand pass, right hand pass, off the dribble, on the dribble, overhead, chest pass, all that good stuff. Shooting is essentially passing to the rim, right? It's the exact same form. So if you can pass into this thing, right? Passing to a 6'10" guy that moves and can, solve your mistakes on accuracy. It's so easy. Work on your passing. More time passing, more time shooting, less time dribbling. And less time working on, pure, I don't know, hezzies and stuff like that. Lou Williams, man. So he's given a blow to Bogdanovich and Trae Young. I mean, he's got to be pretty happy. Where in here does he look explosive? Just taking his time, waiting for a screen to come, takes a screen, goes around. Nobody's really doing anything to him. I'm just cruising, right? These guys are faking, right? Going in and out, like going back towards here. Well, everything you guys choose is wrong because I have the ball and I'm still a deadly scorer, right? So they're all worried. They're all thinking that he's going to kick or lob. This dude is he's a professional bucket getter, man. He could pass, he could score, he could do all those things. Let's look at quickly mechanics here. All right, this isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. A little bit too much lateral bend, but not bad at all. There he goes, splitting. That's probably the most athletic thing he had to do all game. Lou Williams, right? So he splits and then he just had to, bend down to get this. That's the most athletic thing. Old guys don't want to bend down there. Picks it up all in one motion, realizes he's running out of space, gets it up quick. Great concentration. Lou Williams, who thought this tape was going to turn into the Lou Williams tape? Very difficult shot. What the hell was that? Alec Burks. What the heck is that? A gerbil? What the heck is that? Randall going isolation to get nowhere. Right? So he does all that to get nowhere. But what I want you guys remember, two dribbles or less, 0.5 seconds or less, right, to make a decision. Just simple, right? Attack right away. Fake, boom, jab, right, one dribble, escape, rise up, and shoot. Too little on the help. They need to play Randall in the back on this backside. I mean, they're trying to get him out of the thing here. Taj Gibson is not big enough. So you put your little guy in the corner, right? Force your little guy to be the help guy. I mean, that's going to be a problem. This is kind of a nice little design here. So as much as I'm teaching you guys, I'm also learning plays on how to be a better coach too. So this is a nice little design. I might have to steal this. Okay, so it's a pick and roll. Okay, it's a pick and roll. So he's going to roll, but not only is that going to be a pick and roll, but Bogey is going to set a screen for the roller. So he's trying to hit Taj Gibson, and he does, right? So they don't realize what's happening, right? So that allows Capella to get it. And then the next clip, 4 minutes 13. So this looks like the next possession. They run the exact same thing with different people, right? Here comes your screen. Here comes your pick and roll. And then here comes your screen for the guy to roll back. And this is what I talk about when the game is turning more and more like football. These are route combinations. These are, outs and cuts or slants and outs and posts and corners and stuff like that. These things happen together. I'm 100% stealing this. So they're in a modified horns. All right, so you get that wing pick and roll, and then he sets here, he goes here, this guy rolls, and then I'm assuming this guy's gonna flash out here. So let's see what happens. Yep, he's hitting Taj Gibson. Right now they're all sucked in because now that again, this guy comes to the dunker, and then you got your 3-point shooter in the corner. So I got to learn by teaching you guys. You guys actually think that I'm the coach, but you guys are the coach. This video is the coach. I'm the student. I'm always the student. So play previous, right? You got Bogey here. See, same thing. And this guy's wide open, but the read is to throw the lob. The next play down, same exact thing. Trae Young's the decision maker. Throw it to the corner. Nope. Hook pass off the dribble, skip it to the corner. Woo! So as a coach, so I'm thinking, how the hell do I, guard this? Right. So how do I guard this? I gotta trap that guy. I can't let my guy get screened here. I gotta call a switch. This is, I'd have to think about that. That's a tough way to guard. So in coaching and stuff, you're going to have to handle the adjustments. What are you going to do with the adjustments? How are they going to guard this play? Looks like they just ran it 3 times in a row. So Nate McMillan, dude, props to you. Run the play 3 times in a row. Can they stop it? No, there's a roller. There's a guy coming out. Oh my God. This is gold. This is like coaching gold. So they just ran the play 1 for a dunk, right? Second time for a 3, third time to the third option. So they hedged in. Okay, they trapped here. They didn't let it go around. Trae Young pushes it a little bit too far to the corner, behind the back pass. So that's the screener of the roll guy. So that's 3 possessions in a row. They get 8 points out of it. All right, and then the knock on Trae Young was he's too little. They're just going to post them up. So they're finally going to post up. It's the end of the game, so they finally decided to do something. So now it looks like they're not in that play anymore because they're hedging and they don't give a shit about the screen. So they're not letting it go the way they want it to go. So he has to snake it. And he snakes it too aggressively. Not too aggressively, like right here. He should be doing what Devin Booker does, runs his space, controlled fade going this way. But little guys like Trae Young will come in and then bounce back, allowing D Rose to come underneath and block it. That's a mistake by Trae Young. So 3 great plays by Trae Young, got posted up one time, and then this bounce is a completely unnecessary bounce to go backwards. This bounce, okay, to go backwards is the incorrect move there. This is not good looking offense. It just looks like a bobbled play, isolation for Randall. Randall hits a big bucket. Down the end, it's just a matter of whether or not you can get a bucket. It doesn't matter how ugly or pretty it is. So here we go this time now. Trae Young, right? Double stagger. coming off the corner, keeping the speed up, right foot finish. Trae Young is much more valuable. The ball handler down the end is much more valuable than than a big like Julius Randle who can't be the one handling the ball. So it's very, very hard to trap a good guard out here on this side, right? One, you can always jump back this way. If that roll guy goes hard to the middle, you break everything down by getting it to the nail. I do not know why in the world this is not, Julius Randle creating that kind of drama or chaos. I guess it's Taj Gibson. Great look. He's all the way here with you. Swing that thing real quick. Great execution there. I'm so surprised this thing didn't fake. And, why didn't you go this way? Why didn't you sidestep that way? Right? This is very fundamental, one dribble pull up, but most guys nowadays are going to go sidestep and shoot the three to get the extra bucket. There's Spike Lee. Terrible play by Trae Young. Right, he gets caught. He's little. He's small. They're quadruple teaming him. Right, he's gonna throw it to the corner. Oh my God! What lucky! What a lucky play! It hits Barrett, and Bogdanovich just stone cold killer, man. Oh my God, that's disgusting. I'm sick to my stomach if I'm a Knicks fan. Oh my goodness. What a game. What a game. Just jacking up a terrible three. Right? Rebound, Taj Gibson. He's a winner. Right? Pass, fake, get around the corner, pump, fake, get around. Good ball movement to Gibson. Realizes everybody's there. Boom, kicks it out. Rose, nice and poised, nice and control, getting a little floater off. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Oh man, sometimes you gotta be cold. I mean, when it all comes down to it, right? I told you guys all the one dribble, all the two dribble, all that stuff don't matter, right? Down the stretch, the one guy, you need one guy to get his own bucket. Everybody need to get the hell out the way. And Trae Young knows this. Somebody lost a shoe here. John Collins lost a shoe. Trae Young says, "Get the hell out of my way. I don't want the pick and roll. I don't need you to draw any other thing. I don't need to get double teamed or anything like that. I'm gonna just take this dude on my own." A bunch of little shifts, all that one-on-one work paid off, right? Extend the dribble. That's when the one-on-one stuff plays off. That's when all the over dribbling and training pays off, right? For this freaking moment. Hell no. That's a terrible pass, first of all. And Taj Gibson already gave up because he should run out the way. He's getting grabbed here, right? This is what I talk about. It's football, right? If it's going to him, you need to either get out the way because you're too close, right? So, and the Knicks, as I predicted, would probably lose. Let's see what happens. 107, what a close game. Rebounds, Knicks, turnovers, Knicks. 3-point percentage all the way down. Hawks, much better free throw shooting. Trae Young, 10 assists. Julius Randle, Capella, Alec Burks. Wow, he's your leading scorer, Knicks. Trae Young, 32. And yeah. All right. So what did I learn? What did I learn? The Knicks, I mean, down the end, it's going to be one-on-one stuff. And if it's Julius Randle, he's not quick enough to get around anybody. It's got to be D Rose down the end to make the play. Julius Randle, I'm not sure about you as the closer. I know you're the best team maybe for 95% of the time, but down the stretch, I don't know if it's going to be you, man. The Hawks, you got lucky. Trae Young made two big time mistakes down the end, one getting blocked and one throwing it away, and you just got lucky. So this series, it looks like it can go back and forth, back and forth. I think the Knicks played bad. I think the Hawks just kind of got lucky down the end there. I love their double screen and roll. I'm stealing that. So what did you guys learn? Let me know. Until next time, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. Peace.